Hey guys, what's up? Again, this is gonna be long-winded because I'm not editing this. I wanna save my edits because I've only got a few because I have a free trial of an editing program. So I wanna save those edits for these subscription boxes I'm getting, 2 Harry Potter subscription boxes, because I've only got 2 edits left. But speaking of Harry Potter, I did just come back from LeakyCon in Boston. That was the biggest money suck of my life. There is a giant pile over here of things I bought. Now, I was trying to organize it by like the day I bought it, yada yada. Guess what didn't work? There's just such a pile over here, I don't even know where to start. I can do like day 1 separate, but then the rest I'm just like, wait, when was this? Whatever. Okay, so before we went to LeakyCon, we got to Boston a day early, explored Boston a little bit, and Boston has a store called Primark. It's a British department store, and they have a Harry Potter section. My friend and I went just for the Harry Potter section, and we picked up some stuff. We found Harry Potter totes. We got matching ones. We figured these would be great to put all the stuff in that we bought at LeakyCon. I'm gonna set that down there. And let's get down. Okay. There. And also, I know there's a Christmas tree behind me. Shut up. Oh, that's my water. I should open that before it gets warm on me. Gross. Okay. I forgot that was back there. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyway. So, also, at Primark, I picked up a Ravenclaw pillow. I'm like the biggest Ravenclaw on the planet. Like, I even painted my nails blue and bronze to go to LeakyCon. Because I am a blue and bronze with an eagle purist. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, like, this is... I mean, I don't know my bird silhouettes, so this is probably a raven instead of an eagle, but honestly, I'll just buy any Ravenclaw stuff, because finding any is a trip. So that's gonna go in here. I also bought this little Ravenclaw makeup bag, because for LeakyCon, how people bring ribbons to trade or things like that, I brought bracelets to trade that I made. Those are actually still in here. I can show you those. I was able to trade away all my Hufflepuff ones, so I don't have one of those to show you. But this was my Ravenclaw one. I had 3 Slytherin ones left. Back in there, please. No, those are the Ravenclaws. There it is. And 1 Gryffindor left. So, that was that. Also on day 1, let's see. Where's my day 1 stuff? Okay, so at LeakyCon, they have like an author spotlight also, where like some authors come and talk about, you know, their books, or have little meet and greets and signings. And I've been following the Mark Reads Harry Potter, Mark Oshiro, for so long. And he wrote a book, and I've been meaning to get it, and I never did. But he was there, and he was signing, so I picked it up. It's Mark's book, and... where is it? And I went to the signing. I don't know. Okay, it's like in silver, so it's hard to see. Come on, light. There we go. There you go. I was literally like the only one online because I got there stupid early, and then like one person showed up behind me, and I don't know if anybody else showed up when I left. I hope they did because he's great. But so it was pretty quick, and then I ran over to the Ravenclaw meetup right after this. I was actually kind of glad I got out early so I could make most of the Ravenclaw meetup. Oh, this was like the program they gave us. They did it in newspaper style. I thought that was cool. I actually haven't read through the whole thing yet. I just kind of glossed over it a little bit. But that was that. Oh, I was like, where the heck is the other day one thing I got? My favorite Dumbledore quote of all time. Let us step into the night and pursue that flighty temptress adventure. See, I'm super wanderlusty, so any adventure quote, I'm like, yeah, that's me. I saw this and I knew I had to have it. And then actually when I posted that I got this, because LeakyCon has this app where you can talk to other people that are there. And when I posted that I got this, a woman told me she had a badge ribbon, which I'll be getting to because I have a mess ton of those. That became an addiction. But she had a badge ribbon with the same quote on it. So I was like, need that immediately. What else do I have in here? Let's see. Now we're going to be going out of order because I don't have like any semblance of neatness over here at all. So another meet and greet they had different ones like that were paid also, like some of the bigger like Harry Potter actors, like Louis Cordes was there, and Stan Yanevsky, and a bunch of different ones that were like minor Harry Potter characters, but like big for this event, you know? But one of the paid meet and greets they had that we wanted to do was the Potter Puppet Pals. That's another YouTube thing for Harry Potter that I've been following since the dawn of time. And my friend and I knew that we wanted, like, because we got to pick 2 of the puppets to pose with. And we knew we wanted Dumbledore, and then we spent like 5 minutes fighting over who the heck to have next. We eventually went with Dumbledore and Snape. And this is the picture we got. Can you see that? There we go. Glares everywhere. I am not in a great spot here. There we go. Let's see. I also picked myself up a Ravenclaw hoodie. I wore this most of the weekend because it was a pretty cold weekend, and I had like a cardigan, but it was like a knit cardigan, so there were holes, and it wasn't doing anything for the wind because it was crazy windy and rainy. So I bought this. I don't have any Ravenclaw merch, which I'm really hype about getting the House Pride subscription box, but I ordered it last month and it didn't come yet, so I was kind of like, oh, I don't have any Ravenclaw stuff to wear to LeakyCon, so I bought this. And I actually got one of the last ones that, they said they don't make them with the house name on the back anymore, but mine has it. So, I got one of the last ones with the name on the back. That was cool. I also picked up for my cousin. I was getting souvenirs for my whole family in Boston, like things with lobsters on them and stuff like that. But my cousin is actually a Harry Potter fan, so I wanted to get her something from there. And she's a Hufflepuff, so I got her a little Hufflepuff keychain, if it would stop moving for like a second. Okay, fine, I'll hold it. There. Hufflepuff keychain for Jenny. Alright, get that back in there. And then for my other friend, she's not really a Harry Potter fan at all, but I wanted to get her something, and there was a booth at the marketplace that had other fandoms in it, and I found her a Disney one. It's Toy Story, and it says, "You got a friend in me?" And it has a little, okay, and the whole thing fell over. It has a little astronaut charm for Buzz Lightyear, a little cowboy hat charm for Woody, and a little charm with like the colors on it. And then close up on the "You got a friend in me" charm. There we go. So yeah, that's from my friend Christine. Get back in the bag. There we go. All right. Let's see. One of the booths gave a free tote bag. It was called, I think the booth was called Hermione's World at Not Topic, I think. Alright, what else do I have in here? It's a Ravenclaw bookmark that I got from a trade. This was one of the things I traded a bracelet for. Another bookmark I got from the trade. It's got the houses on it. I gotta get really close. Can you see that? Let me lay it down a little bit. So it seems really blurry for some reason, but yeah. There's houses on it. A bookmark that I bought because it had a Remus Lupin quote on it. It's like the saddest Remus Lupin quote on the planet, but I had to get it because it's Remus Lupin and he's my favorite. If you couldn't read that, it's the quote from the Resurrection Stone scene when it says, "I am sorry too. Sorry I will never know him, but he will know why I died, and I hope he will understand. I was trying to make a world in which he could live a happier life." So it's literally the saddest Remus quote on the planet, but it's Remus, and I had to because I love the man. I got this little Ravenclaw notebook thing from a trade also. Come on. All my necklaces are tangled. All right. I bought a time turner. They had a bunch of different designs. I got the gold one with the white sand. They had like purple sand, silver. I bought like the standard gold one with the white sand. Everything, you know, moves like a regular time turner would. With purchase, I forget what I bought. But whatever I bought, they gave me a free Deathly Hallows necklace with it. Come on, lay flat. There we go. So that came with something. And the last necklace I bought myself. Of course, the biggest Ravenclaw in the universe. Had to get the diadem. Now, there's a dance the second night of LeakyCon, the Esther Earl Ball. And I had just bought both of these. The time turner and the diadem. And I was like, which one do I wear to this ball? And I had this big, like, in the middle of my dress, it's got like a bow thing. So I just kind of wore both and stuck them on either side of the bow. Because decisions, who needs those, right? Alright, what else do I have here? These. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I also have this little charm that I got from a trade, a platform 9 3/4 charm. I haven't hung it on anything yet. I might hang it on one of my, like one of the spare Gryffindor ones I have. I don't know. Because I don't think that's going to anybody. Unless I bring them to another one if I go in the future, but, whatever. And then there was like an artist alley where like people were selling like art prints that they made down the side of the merchandise. And I bought the Ravenclaw print. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that, right? There we go. And I bought the Marauders print. All right. Let me actually shove those back in here to make room. And then I think I've only got a few more things. Oh my god, go in. Really? I'm sorry, I'm struggling. This would be edited out if I, you know, had editing software that didn't only last 2 more tries. At least the video is going a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought I was going to be here for like a half hour. So, I'm glad we're not here for a half hour. Oh, here we go. Yeah! Sure! Yeah, huh? Okay. Cool beans. Sorry, we're ordering dinner, and like I said, I would normally edit that out. Maybe I'll try to like screw around with the volume or something. That was, yeah, okay, that happened. I bought a banner, a Ravenclaw banner. It's really hard to get this whole thing in the shot, but it's a long Ravenclaw banner. This is probably going on my door or something. All right. I knew she was going to call me when I started filming this. I was like, I'm going to film this and I'm going to get called down for dinner, I swear. But then I was like, oh, good. It's only taken me like 15 minutes so far. Maybe I'll make it. Nope. Didn't make it. Story of my life. Okay. Now, what else is there here? Oh, that came apart. Let's not let that come apart. Okay. Yeah, so all that's left now is my pins and my ribbons. So when, I don't know if people have been to cons, but when you go to some cons, they have these badge ribbons. It started with like a generic badge ribbon. Like if you were a presenter or for the marketplace, like a vendor or something like that, you would have a ribbon that said what you were. The presenter, the vendor, the staff, whatever, you'd get those. But people started making them just with fun quotes on them. And that's why mine's this long. So, give you a peek at those. I don't know if you can see, it's as Sirius Black as my home dog. That's a first time attendee one. That one's really bright. I can't even see what that says. Tarantalegra, are you scared of these boogie feet? Okay. That's All Hands on Deck Granger. I'm trying to read them to you in case you can't see them, because there's a lot of glare in here. We Fly, of course, a Luna-themed one. That's the Ravenclaw one we got at the Ravenclaw meetup. Book is better than movie with a bronze eagle on it, also from the Ravenclaw meetup. Come on, let's go. What is that one? I Met an Old Muggle. Some guy gave us that. I guess he's the old Muggle. There's the one I was telling you about. Pursue That Flighty Temptress Adventure. That's All Is Well. Solemnly Swear I'm Up to No Good. You're Just as Sane as I Am. Don't Call Me Nymphadora. I was so excited to find this one. You have no idea. I was looking for a lot of Lupin and Tonks themed stuff because, like, I love them and I'm unapologetic about it. What is that one? Oh, it's you, is it? I suppose you've been doing something dangerous? Couldn't even read that one through. Okay, what's that one? What is that one? I am what I am and I'm not ashamed. Hagrid. Butterbeer is life. Chocolate is medically necessary. Now, this one, I was still looking for Remus Lupin themed ones, and a girl said she used this. I forget who she said it was for, a different cosplay. But she said, you know, I guess it kind of works for Lupin too, so I kind of took it as my Lupin themed one for that moment. But, yeah. What's that one? I'm trying to read these, like, in the camera, and it's not working. Armed and Grangerous. There we go. I'm trying to get close, too, but I feel like it's cutting me off. Okay. That one says Ride or Die, and it's got, Yeah? Uh-huh. Sorry about that again. More dinner crap. I wasn't sure if it was like a different fandom reference or if it was supposed to be the Ford Anglia, but it says Ride or Die and it's a car, so. Because some of these are like different fandom references, I think. Hogwarts is my home. Love my Wan. This one, Big Damn Heroes. That's a different fandom reference. I forget which. I want to say it was a Firefly one, maybe? But it's like, it's got like the Hogwarts crest and Harry, Ron, and Hermione on it. So like, they used a quote from a different fandom, but like applied it to Harry Potter. I use excessive sarcasm because casting Avada Kedavra on muggles is frowned upon. These two came together, Hogwarts Radio and the podcast that must not be named. They were advertising for their two podcasts. Hold space for your full self and one another. We are better together. From Crest Crossed, that was a merch table that was doing like cross houses. Like, I personally said like they had Slitherclaw, Slytherin Ravenclaw, which is kind of what I am. I'm definitely mostly a Ravenclaw. Like, literally, there's no question about that. But sometimes I get like, oh, secondary Slytherin. Like, you might be a little bit. So, when she had the Slitherclaw stuff, I was saying, like, I don't know, because I'd rather, you know, it show that I'm a Ravenclaw first and foremost. But Ravenrin sounds bad. So, that was a thing. I have Reading is Sexy. You can see that. There it is. Oh, I was still looking for a Remus Lupin one, and the only one I could find was a Remus and Sirius one. Some convicts marry werewolves. Get over it. Wolf Star forever. Like I said, I'm a Remus and Tonks person, but I just wanted something Remus on my ribbons. You're just as sane as I am. Again. Has anyone seen my Demiguise? Such a beautiful place to be with friends. And bring your own Bowtruckle. Those are all the ribbons I got. And then I kind of went ham on pins too. I got Remus and Tonks pins because literally why not? And then from the same booth, I got this Hogwarts in a heart pin. I don't like that I'm getting cut off when I'm trying to get close. Okay. And then I also got a Hogwarts Harry's acceptance letter pin. And a Dumbledore Potter Puppet Pals. And then over here, I've got Ravenclaw Prefect, Spectraspecs, and Alas earwax. So yeah, that is everything that I got. I am surprised that I was able to actually do that in under a half hour. But we did. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a giant money suck that I couldn't be happier about. And like, seriously, if anybody's thinking about going, you should. I can't go to next year's because my friend and I are trying to go to Taylor Swift's Loverfest East, and it's the same weekend. So honestly, I'm hoping Taylor Swift kind of expands her tour a little bit, and then we go to a different one so I can go to this too. But I just know that anytime they're anywhere close to here, I'm down to go again. And you should too. See you around.